They're giving money away here with these fights because Darren Till's absolutely fucking useless. I'm not being funny. Listen, I'm talking about professional boxing level. At the level he's at, he's done all right. He's got decent balance, throws a decent backhand from a southpaw stance. But let's be honest, this would be a mismatch. Even at 48 years old, retired 11 years, it's a mismatch. And I just think, behind the sharp jab, plenty of feints, I just think it'd be an easy fight. And this might piss Darren Till off if he sees it. He might think, cheeky bastard, whatever. Like, he lost the plot tonight, and he does tend to switch, doesn't he? The switch goes, and he loses the plot. He jumped over, it was on the top rope, where's that shit-ass Froch? And I was like, hiding behind security, like, messing around, like, oh, I'm scared. But nonchalantly eating my apple. And I thought, I can't get in the ring because it's going to really look like, one, I want the fight, which I'm not really that arsed, and two, he actually bothers me, which he doesn't, because when you're a 4-time world champ, unified Hall of Famer, you don't worry about people like Darren Till.
Let's not get it twisted, Carl. Like, let's just put it out in the open now. If I was to come to one of these boxing events and see you face to face, like, I would come over, right, and I would pull your head off your shoulders, and there's not a thing you could do about it. And to be totally honest, whoever you would be doing your little fucking shitty interviews with on the mic, all your other boxing mates who've all had boxing years, there's nothing they could do about it, because let's not forget the powers that be believe it's going to happen. So I only have to go off what they say. I don't think they're hopefully not lying to me about it. But the powers that be have said that, yeah, this can genuinely happen. And obviously I want to make it happen. And, you know, I'll campaign and I'll do all my bits. But there's got to be a bit of back and forth. There's got to be a bit of give and take. Carl's got to get in the mix with this, and he's not at the moment. I don't think he is.
Not really. I don't really want to box again. Don't need to. But I said, I don't know, I've been in the gym, as you know. I've been hitting the bag. I'm going to go and see Rob McCracken next week, and I'm going to start working the heavy bag and go on the pads. I feel great.
These guys who want to intellectually talk and act like clever and stuff like that, you can't put out false statements. So I just say what I feel. So I was ready to fight Carl Froch for this fight, but Carl Froch turned around to the zone and said he needs 12 months. I'm ready to...
Carl Froch makes it clear he fears no man in the ring. He dismisses anyone questioning him, showing confidence and experience. Froch emphasizes his professionalism and superior understanding of boxing, asserting that he is ready for any challenge and no one can intimidate him when fight time comes.
I get choked out, and he's talking about, you know, it's not good. He needs to have a reality check and realise who he's talking to, and he's calling me on in a boxing match in a professional capacity. Different world, different sport. Listen, there's levels to the game, mate. Have a look over the shoulder. It's not your level. It's not your level. It's not your game. Stay out of my zone. I've been retired 11 years, and I've already said it before, and I'll say it again.
Darren Till tries to undermine Carl Froch by questioning his fame and relevance outside Nottingham. He claims Froch was a no-name and unpopular locally, attempting to diminish his legacy. Despite Till's words, Froch's record, reputation, and fearlessness in the ring stand unshaken, showing that Till's criticisms carry little weight.
You know what I'm saying? So Wakanda is one of them. He just wants to keep his name relevant, because even when he was boxing as good as he was, he's a no mark and he was a no name. Does anyone actually really know Carl Froch outside of Nottingham? And he's hated in Nottingham as well, by the way.
George Groves observes that Carl Froch looks sharp despite age and time out of the ring. He acknowledges Froch's experience and toughness, noting that he knows how to handle punches and fight smart. Froch's confidence is clear, showing he is mentally prepared and unafraid of anyone stepping into the ring with him.
Froch versus Till. I don't know, man. He's 48 years old now, Froch. You know, he looks good when he takes a picture, you know, with a moody light in after a few abs and that. But Darren Till, he's still fighting, isn't he? He still knows what it's like to get punched in the teeth. It's been a while since Froch's been punched in the teeth. So I think he does well. I think it sells. I think if he wants to do it, he should do it. But I got a feeling Froch don't want it. I don't think Froch wants it. I think he says he wants it, but when it comes down to it, he don't.
Eddie Hearn highlights that Carl Froch's skill and ring intelligence still make him a serious threat despite time away. He notes that Darren Till's confidence might not match reality, and Froch's experience gives him an edge. Time out of the ring has not dulled Froch's ability to dominate anyone stepping into his zone.
Plus, since he's boxed. So, 10 years ago, he would have smashed Darren Till all over the shop, right? And I think Darren actually, like, for all Darren's madness, he's not an idiot. I think he knows that. But 10 years on, and not having took a punch in 10 years, and definitely gone a bit softer, because that's just life, it all of a sudden becomes, dare I say, a bit of a 50-50.
Liam Smith explains that Carl Froch remains a formidable fighter despite being older and out of the ring for years. He emphasizes Froch's experience and skill, noting that he would still dominate in a fight. Smith signals that facing Froch is a challenge no one should underestimate, showing Froch's fearless reputation.
In the ring, Carl Froch is an unbelievable fighter. Darren Till knows that. Carl Froch is an older version of himself now, been out the ring a long time. Whether he wants to fight again is a different story, but look, I would love to see it now. Yeah, on the street, it's a no-brainer, to be honest with you.
Lennox Lewis highlights that Carl Froch has the technique, precision, and intelligence to dominate any opponent. He notes Froch's ability to use footwork, feints, and body shots effectively. Froch is described as a complete fighter who only needs one opportunity to control a bout, showing his fearlessness and ability to outclass challengers in the ring.
So bigger, heavier, potentially, probably not stronger than me. I'm a machine.
Yeah.
I'm like genetically gifted and all that.
And it only takes one punch. And they're not good defensive fighters anyway. They, they go for the okie doke. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Give him one of those.
Give him a little feint.
Yeah.
Couple of feints, good foot movement, walk him into a shot.
Yeah.
Probably dominate him with a jab.
They don't know about body shots either.
So what are you thinking? Easy work for the Cobra?
Easy work for the Cobra. Can I be your coach, please?
Jump in the corner, man. Easy money for the Lewis machine.
Yeah. I want to be his coach.
Let's have a team,
All right,
man.
just go out there and knock.
A great matchup. I don't think Carl Froch will do it. He's had, 12 years out of the ring. I don't think he'll do it, but it will be a great matchup. Darren Till is both, again, entertaining outside the ring and inside the ring. He does everything that's needed. But, I don't know.
Can you imagine a build-up though with Carl Froch?
It would be unbelievable. Carl Froch, Darren Till, it would be, Remember the build-up to Carl Froch against George Groves?
I do, yes.
This would be, Darren Till is an even more almighty wind-up than George Groves, so that would be very...
Darren Till tries to insult Carl Froch, calling him old and claiming he can't punch. He boasts about his own shape and readiness. Froch's reputation and skills remain untouched by Till's words. The comments show Till's frustration, but underline that Froch's fearlessness and boxing intelligence make him untouchable.
But I just thought I'd get the opinion of people that I respect. So I spoke to Rob McCracken, my old coach, and the feedback was positive, more positive than what I thought it would be. I actually broke contact with Eddie Hearn, so there's a bit more to develop on that front. I've also been speaking to Callis Allen, who's really keen.
Carl Froch explains that Darren Till is frustrated and trying to make noise, but he shows calm confidence. Froch recognizes Till's effort but points out the reality. He is experienced, skilled, and not impressed by Till's attempts. Froch's tone shows he fears no one and will handle any challenge professionally.
I didn't do a runner. I wasn't scared for those haters that are going to go in the comments and say I shit myself and ran off. I didn't. I couldn't be arsed with the bullshit. But I'm sitting here now, one of the chief guys at DAZN. It's a very respected broadcaster for proper boxing. But you also do the Misfits. And are you saying actually this fight would genuinely have some interest and some value?
I think you probably know it does.
Carl Froch is fearless and aggressive, ready to confront any opponent. He makes it clear he will dominate anyone running their mouth, showing the Cobra mindset. Froch's words display control, confidence, and readiness to put bullies in their place, highlighting his experience, mental toughness, and unmatched ring IQ.
You know what? I feel like I might be the chosen one. I feel like it might be my job to finally shut this big gob shit up. All he does is run around, running his mouth, beating his chest, the ultimate man and all that bollocks. So John, for one final time, listen to me so it goes into that thick skull. I accept your challenge, but know one thing. When that first bell goes, I'm going to come over to your corner and absolutely stick it on you, Cobra style, and set about you and make a mess of you. You know why? Because you're a bully and you need putting in your...
Darren Till paints John Fury as a bully and questions his credibility, pointing out past behavior and targeting of others. His words show frustration and disbelief, but they also underline Carl Froch's strength and fearlessness by contrast. Froch remains composed, ready for any challenge, proving Till's accusations do not intimidate him.
I think he's a proper bully and he talks about fighting, man. I don't buy none of it. I don't buy it. Him and Tommy aren't fighting, man. Peter's a proper fella. I've been in this boxing world and I don't think I've ever heard anyone say a wrong word about Peter. I've met Shane. Shane's a very nice fella. I don't know how they feel about me now, obviously with the John and Tommy thing, but John's a proper bully. I seen what he done with Carl Frampton as well. He just don't do that. I think he picks his mark. I've seen him headbutt like lads half his size. I'll be honest. I just think John Froch, I think he's a bully.
Carl Froch has shown throughout these interviews that he fears no man, standing firm against Darren Till's insults, bravado, and claims about his age or abilities. Froch's experience, intelligence, and unwavering confidence make it clear that stepping into the ring with him would be a serious test for anyone, no matter how tough they think they are. From mocking Till's attempts to demean him to asserting his Cobra mindset, Froch has proven that mental strength and ringcraft are as important as physical ability. Experts like Eddie Hearn, George Groves, and Lennox Lewis underline that even after years out of the ring, Froch retains the skills, precision, and composure to dominate opponents. Till's claims of being in his prime and seeking vengeance are nothing compared to Froch's calm, fearless approach. The stakes are massive: reputation, pride, and the opportunity to show who truly controls the fight. If Froch steps in, he will dictate the pace, expose mistakes, and assert his superiority. Fans need to watch closely because this is not just a fight, it's a lesson in skill, courage, and dominance. Who will stand tall under pressure? Let us know in the comments whose side you are on and join the debate now.